Right guys, this is happening. Happy days, this is happening. First one in the UK, come on you! Well, let's see how this baby sucker flies. Got a message there to say it's coming today. And I can't wait to get home, you! Stay tuned.
They don't care. Shorty beating her face in the mirror, up in the air. I want you to jump, 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 jump. Up in the air, I want you to jump. Jump. Like you trying to get stuck in it.
You couldn't win a new toy. We do.
Recording you? You're in the vlog. This is my dad, Big Billy. You gonna say hello?
No, I'm going to make a lunch.
Right, so we're at Mum and Dad's house. I totally forgot that it was coming here. My dad called me to say, your thing's here. But I just totally forgot it was coming here. I thought I'd delivered it at my own house, but no. So we're here to get it, wherever it is he's headed. Here we go. Thanks very much to the guys, Zach at DroneWorks. Yo, big thumbs up for the guys over there in MIC. What is it? Right, so I'm up at Mum and Dad's. This is my old bedroom, by the way, whenever I used to live here. Not going to do a unboxing crap, but just let you see this. Can't wait to get this open. Can't wait. As soon as I open it, then we'll be going home. There's me, whenever I was a kid. All the way from the US of A. I'm so excited. Nice wee neck strap, actually. Look at I got! Look at I got! Look at I got! We need to get this baby open. I swear to God, I haven't been so excited. I've been done in a long time. Yoo-hoo! I know the MAVIC Pro 2 or something is due to be coming out soon, and the MAVIC's already out, and this foldable drone's been out for a long time. Well, not this drone, but the foldable drone design's been out for a while with the MAVIC and stuff. This can shoot 4K at 60 frames per second. It's got a good dynamic range. I'll put Bo's link in the description below. But 11.5 stops at dynamic range he reckons it has. For all the size of the sensor, it's one of the top in its class. Controller has its own built-in screen, which DJI will probably copy, but has its own built-in screen. And this sucker, for me in the UK here, has no fly zones. Evo, it's the Evo! Oh, there she is. Get a good weight and feel to it. Good weight and feel, right? One thing for sure, at least it came with a gimbal holder guard. Unlike the Unique H520 at 10, we couldn't even afford to send you something to hold it in place. There's now the new Plus has, of course, but commercial operators don't get that because commercial operators don't need the extra features. But anyway, wee gimbal guard, good job actually.
In the air.
Right, hello guys and girls. Sorry for keeping you all waiting there. I suppose there's not much to this film or this video, but anyway, if you don't know who I am, my name is Richard Gilmore, and very pleased to announce it's very first Autel Evo in the UK, so I believe anyway. Big shout out to DroneWorks over in New York there. Zach Davis, thank you very much, man. I've got your DroneWorks don't strap on, whatever you want to call it. And here we have the new Autel Evo. I've also brought the MAVIC with me, and this is just for decoration. I've bought myself a wee racer and messed about with that. It's actually brilliant fun. I'm loving it, so yeah, I have to say I'm really loving it. Anyway, we'll sort of get straight to the point here. We'll more or less get straight to the point. There's no point in hanging about. Really, I'm not going to do a full unboxing, show you the charger and all that sort of nonsense and blah blah blah. We'll rip it all out quickly and we'll show you everything in the box, but I'm not going to go into detail with it. to be honest. You all know, you're all watching this for one reason. You all know it's a drone. This is a new Autel Evo. First one has arrived in the UK. And quickly going to show you it all. Quick comparison with the MAVIC. And then hopefully we'll get some video and stills from it. And I will post them up on one of my drives. I'll put a link in the description below, so keep an eye out in the description below for the link to the folder, and you should be able to find all the files there for you all to have a look at and have your own judgment. The only thing, no ND filters or nothing for this, or obviously because it's brand new, but we'll just have to wait and see, and we'll see how it behaves. So anyway, let's get to it and we'll get it all opened up. This wee sucker. Home cover, box. There's no point, you'll probably want to see it. There we go. There it is. There it is, brand spanking new Autel Evo. Very comparable. I suppose we'll get the MAVIC out just to see quick. There's the DJI MAVIC. There's the Autel Evo. Much of the muchness. More or less identical in size, I would say. Footprint, looking at them, the Autel is maybe a wee bit thicker that way, but looking at the two of them, it's hard to see, but the two of them are almost identical in size. Evo's a bit heavier, you can feel it a bit heavier. So we'll set the MAVIC there. One thing about the Autel, now I have had this out of the box obviously to have a wee look at it. You can't not have a sneak peek at it. One thing I liked straight away about this was the arms. The way the arms fold out, the MAVIC rear arms have to flick back and up almost, and then sometimes fold them. They always feel a wee bit flimsy, I find. Whereas this here, arms click out, start with the front ones first, click out, and there you're done. So some rubbish on this, we'll take the rubbish off. Brand spanking new. Yoo-hoo. Propeller guard, there will propeller, wee bags on the propellers. Get it off. Propeller size, according to this, 8329. Propeller size on the MAVIC is 8331. So really, the length 83. Propeller size is identical. The propeller size is identical on the MAVIC and the Autel. The 8.3 is the first part, so it's 8.3. 8 inches, 8-inch props, and the last two numbers, the 3.1 and 2.9, is the pitch. Actually, the Autel Evo has a less of a pitch than the MAVIC. The MAVIC is 3.1, 8.331. This is 8.329, so it's less pitch. Props exactly the same size. They come off the same way as the MAVIC as well. Twist, push down, spring-loaded, twist to lock. That's them on. Great job. I'm loving this. And then there you go, there's the camera. If you're familiar with the DJI MAVIC, it's got an ND filter on, so you can't really see it. The lens, although there is a glass cover on the front, the lens to the MAVIC sensor is a wee small. You can almost see the aperture. It's a wee tiny lens in there. Whereas the Autel Evo, you can see the size of the lens on the Autel Evo straight away. There's somebody's texting me. The size of that lens on the front compared to the MAVIC. So the aperture is slightly different, 2.2 versus 2.8 aperture. The lens on this has got a 94-degree field of view. So that's roughly, just quickly in my head, that's roughly equivalent to around about a 22mm. And some, if you compare it to a 35mm. There you go, boys and girls. The new Autel Evo is here and has landed in the UK. Very big thanks to Zach Davis there, like I say, at the Drone Works. I'll stick a link in the description below to them guys as well. Shipped it over fast. Right, so that's the Evo. This is the controller. Right, there's the controller. You can see it's got the screen on it. take off, automatic take off and land, power on and off, pause to the aircraft. So say you're doing a mission or something like that, flying, maybe doing a mapping or survey which is yet to come, or maybe doing like a point of interest, you can pause the aircraft and then press and hold to go home. Got your two sticks, obviously you can put them in, there's a few modes, whatever mode you fly. Gimbal, up and down, start, stop, record, take a picture, roller button there which you can press to get into the menu, display button which changes the display on the actual screen, MB buttons on the back for configuring for something else. Now I haven't figured that out yet, I haven't got the app or nothing yet, just been using the controller while I have a wee play with it, and I have to say I'm really liking it. There's the Evo there. Da-da-da. As I already said about the start of the video there, if you were watching, I'll stick a link in the description below to Boulder Engine's video. He done a well, not a comparison, but he done a test shoot with the Autel Evo for dynamic range, and it came out about 11.5 stops dynamic range, which put it on par with the Phantom 4. I'm not too sure about what it's like for shooting it in the dark. Obviously it's got a smaller sensor, so it's not going to be probably the best in the dark, but I believe it's going to be better than the MAVIC for sure. Right, in the box then comes with the controller with the built-in screen, which makes it a big massive plus. You've got the Autel Evo itself. You have a box here with your charging accessories, the base, transformer, and then the lead. The only thing is the lead comes, it's an American version, but the actual PSU itself is 110 to 240 volt supply, so you can plug it in here in Europe as well with no problem, with a wee figure 8 type connector, so you can get yourself your own leader, chop that plug off, the American plug off, and fit an EU plug or a UK plug to it. There's no problems there. You get a box of accessories. Haven't opened this yet. What's in here? In the box there, a couple of different USB cables, a spare prop, another USB cable for charging, standard charging, the controller, a packing list to tell you everything you should get in the box, a construction manual,
input, more input.
The first thing we're going to do with this aircraft is, before we get the flight, the first thing we're going to do is test boot up speeds. Boot up speed, always, especially with the unique Typhoon H back in the day on the European firmware, it would have took maybe up to 3.5 minutes for a Typhoon H to connect to the ST16 controller, which was one of the biggest gripes that people had with it. If you're on it on the American firmware, it boots up in about 50 seconds and you had connection, and then you had to wait for GPS, so you're talking about a minute before you're ready to take off. We're going to power on the controller, we're going to power on the Autel, we're going to time it here, and we're going to see how long, we're going to time it here, and we're going to see how long it takes for a connection between the controller and the actual Autel Evo, and how long it takes to get the video up on screen. So you ready? So suppose we'll start the timer first, just in case anyway. So we'll start the timer, ready, go. Turn on the controller. Beep. That's the controller on, fans kicking in. Turn on the Evo, press and hold for 3 seconds. There we go. Evo's powered up, connecting. It's connected, fly with caution, ADI mode. ADI mode, vision is on, start point, ready to go. Hit display to change. Holy crap. We've got video, From I turned that on to ready to go, the video there, 33.03 seconds, 33.03 seconds, that's about half a minute, and it said we're ready to go. I can't believe that. Display, GPS just says, it doesn't actually give you a satellite count as far as I can see here. It just gives me a GPS signal bar up full, vision sensor up full, ready to go, 97%. Tells you your estimated flight time remaining. Display, but there we go guys, 33 seconds for a connection to get your video on screen. You won't be able to see that too well with the camera, and I've got the screen protector on, but there is video there. It was up within 33 seconds. That's amazing. That was amazing. That was quick. It says we're good, ready to go and take off and land. Shall we give it a go? Right, suppose we make it till it, we'll just go for a flight here. Get ready, hang on. Right guys, we're getting ready to go here. We're going to take off now. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Going to start the props. Everything's going to be in auto mode here for now. Just going to record in auto mode, and we'll see how this goes. So you ready? Here we go. First time in the UK, the Autel Evo is going to take off. It starts up very similar to a DJI MAVIC, and it's picking me up on the sensors from there, on the radar. It's picking me up even off to the side. I'll just stop it there again. One thing I will say guys is, I just started the props there, listen. Did you hear that? It's super quiet. I have to say, it's very, very quiet in my opinion compared to even a DJI MAVIC at the minute. On the low noise propellers, that is quieter again. That is definitely quieter. You know, it'll be good to do a comparison, but we'll maybe leave that for another day. We'll test the quietness. But for now, in my own opinion, just going by my ears, that is far quieter. You can barely hear that running. Just with motor idle, obviously. There we go. Ready for takeoff. Oh-ho-ho! There we go, boy, look at that. That's so quiet. It won't come forward anymore because I've got my vision sensors on. So that's it, hitting. It won't come any further. I'm pushing forward on the stick. It's not coming forward. Hear it beeping. So we'll try to go back. Wow. There, it's stopping. So about 8 to 10 foot away from things, it will stop. But listen to how quiet that is. That's far quieter than a MAVIC. Oh, it'll come back a bit. Right guys, let's take this baby for a spin, will we? Take this baby for a spin or what? It's smooth, it is smooth.
Like you trying to get stuck in the air. I want you to jump like you trying to get stuck in the air. If you feeling so lit and don't care, shorty beating her face in the mirror, up in the air. I want you to jump like you trying to get stuck in the air. If you feeling so lit and don't care, shorty beating her face in the mirror, up in the air. I want you to jump. Jump. I want want you to jump, 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 jump. Up in the air, I want you to jump, 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 jump. Like you trying to get stuck in it. Gotta get it, in it.
First impression, I've only took off, haven't really had a chance to fly it. First impression, really happy with it, super smooth. Took off there, it's nice and quiet. It's hovering there, you barely even notice it hovering. 33 seconds for connection, ready to go. Built-in screen, no phones to flaff about with. You can't put a phone on there probably to get more features, but you can definitely to get extra features. But just for now, for pull out your bag, get it in the air and get some epic shots when you're out maybe on a hike or out for a walk or something like that. That was definitely good. The first thing I did notice, now there wasn't much to see there, but the first thing I noticed is definitely slight problem, brand new out of the box. We're waiting for firmware, apparently there's firmware coming. I did notice, and I knew this was a thing with it, the horizon level did go off slightly. But hopefully Autel can get that sorted in the not too distant future. Other than that, it seems pretty stable. Going by what I can see here, it did seem pretty stable. Just that horizon, so maybe they need to adjust some PID settings within the actual gimbal firmware and sort of link it up better with the aircraft actual accelerometer to just compensate for that. It's almost like the G-force is upsetting the gyro. That's what it would seem like to me, that the G-force is sort of having a bit of a play on the gyro, which is throwing it out, so they'll need to compensate for that. So that'll be something that'll be in the firmware. Hopefully they can get that sorted out. We're going to look out to sea, going to check the settings here. Right, this is what we're going to do now. We'll have the camera up there, we're going to climb a bit higher. We're at 300 feet. Now we're at 360 feet now. So we're going to let it sit there. We're going to have a look at the horizon. I'm going to try and get it so the horizon's right on the top. So I'm shooting DNG and JPEG here. Not much to look at in these pictures, guys, but I'll upload them for you to have a look at. Straight off the bat now, there definitely is a little bit of edge distortion going on there, but not an awful lot. Not a terrible lot. The horizon looked pretty level. There's a wee curved a tiny little amount, but it's not that bad. It's not as bad as some other cameras I know of, new cameras I know of. It's definitely nowhere near as bad. Just so you know, for now, I'm just shooting everything in auto, which I shouldn't really be doing, but I'm just shooting everything on auto because I haven't had a chance. This is brand new to me, as it is to anybody else. So everything's in automatic mode. So I'm just taking a few random pictures and I'll upload them for you all to have a look at. That's Belfast, we're looking at Belfast. Ta-da! Right guys, well there you have it, the new Autel Evo. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're looking at any more information on the Autel Evo. As over the next coming weeks then I'll try to produce a few more videos with it. I'll let you know about firmware updates, and I need to sort of figure out the full functionality of the drone myself. It's going to take a wee bit of getting used to. And like I say, that was the first time ever, first flight ever with the Autel Evo. Up in the sky, you've seen it as well. I had to say, overall initial impressions is that I'm happy with it. It's quiet, it's smooth. Can't wait to see what else it can bring. I'll just take a wee bit of practice to work this thing out. But overall impressions, really loving it, really happy with it. Biggest plus side for me is, unlike DJI, you will never have constant firmware updates. You're not connected to the internet, you don't need the internet. You've got your controller, without a phone you can fly it, no wires, no cables, no fuss. Pull it out, turn it on, within 30 seconds or so you're ready to take off and up in the air to start capturing the moment. And another big plus for me living here in Northern Ireland, we're surrounded, we've got a couple of big airports close by. Unique have a 4 mile radius no fly zone, around each of them airports, and I'm right smack bang in the middle. So if I move, actually here where we are today, Typhoon H would not take off. It just wouldn't take off because we're in a no-fly zone. DJI MAVIC, you would need authorization codes and firmware unlocks and contact DJI Fly Safe and get a code to put in, and need internet access, stuff to be able to take off. The Autel Evo, no problems, no fly zones in it. Depending on which country you're in, obviously, of course, where it's legal, like China has no fly zones. Places like the UK here and America where it's not legal, not a legal requirement, there is no fly zones. It's up to me and you, us, the operators, to take care, be aware of our surroundings, know where we're flying, and fly safe, which I think is a big thumbs up to all responsible drone flyers. We're still a couple of miles away from an airport here, not bothering anybody. I'm legal enough to take off, so no big issues, no big dramas. DJI and Unique, is, on the other hand, is completely different. Right guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe for more. I'll stick a couple of links in the description below. Big thumbs up to Zach Davis there, DroneWorks. Happy days, mate. Awesome dude. Thanks very much for getting this over to me all the way from America. Right guys, all the best, and like I say, just subscribe for more, and check the channel out, and we'll get back whenever I figure out a wee bit more on the full functionality of this new Autel Evo from Autel Robotics. Right guys, all the best. See you later. Bye bye.
In the air.